Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far and a great trading session. I am basically break even at the moment. Market's been kind of choppy. I did sit out of two trades. One was a full win, one was a break even. Um, However, one of them that I sat out of, I knew I should have just went ahead and took it. Wait, did it actually set up? It did. Fuck. All right, well, that solidified that. All right, so one of them that set up was a counter trend divergence trade. Yep. All right. So that one was a new one for me. Y'all know how I am. If something's new, I'd just rather see it play out at least once, which it just did. And let me see if I would have gotten filled. I'm pretty sure. Yes, that would have absolutely been a fill. All right, so that's three trades that I set out of now. Anyway, good morning, Amelia. You're not late today. Good morning, Trenches. You got nothing so far. So, like I was saying, I had three setups now. So I just sat out of this one. And that's only because with this particular divergence, I just changed it to where the swing of this one can be less than this one. So that was like the first time I actually saw it live, which was why I wanted to kind of sit out of it, honestly. But it did set up the way that I have on my cheat sheet to be able to take it. So we're good there. But so what happened was the very first trade was a counter trend divergence trade right here. Look at that beautiful entry. And basically what happened was the swings were equal. And typically with divergence, I need to see whether or not the current swing is more or less than the previous swing in the same direction, because the rules are different based on that. However, not so much, because with the way that it's set up, whether the current swing was more than or less than the previous swing, it still was going to be the same setup for that particular one. So I could have just taken it. And then this particular setup, oh, I remember we were pushing off of the new session low, and we had a major divergence pull back to my major half trend, but there was more swing in this one than that one. And so I stopped taking that, but I think the problem wasn't that, because of course most of the time when I'm going back towards a new session high or low, I don't want there to be more volume in this swing. However, it's divergence. So I had stopped taking it, but I think with the full rework that I've done to the strategy, I think that I can take it now. I'm pretty sure, because that same setup happened I think twice since the rework, and it won both times. Well, that one would have actually only been a, what was that one, a win? No, this one was only a break even. So, but yeah, so I've sat out of two full wins and a break even at this point. And we're here. The one trade I did take, it just went the 16 ticks, moved the stop loss to break even, and then that was that. Now we're here. Now we're here. Now we're here. Let's see. this level there. So now we wait again. Now we wait again. Oh, that's what invalidated that one. Yep, okay, cool. I wanted to make sure that me sitting out of this trade was correct, and it was. It invalidated itself. Alright. But yeah, so I guess the price action isn't that horrible this morning, because basically I've taken one. I sat out of 3. So 4 setups in the first 30 minutes is not too shabby at all. And it would basically be 2 wins and 2 break evens so far. So not too shabby. Just like that. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? The news that matters today is NVIDIA earnings, and that's at the close. Oh yeah, I think I saw somebody talking about NVIDIA in one of those Discord channels. I think they were talking about it last night. That would have been a no fill. Yeah, kind of same thing here. Pushing back towards the session low. But I think as long as I actually, like, the divergence pushes off of a level, whether it's one of my half trends or this zone, I think I'm okay to take it. But yeah, I just basically stopped doing it because I thought it was a problem, but I think it actually was just the reworks that I needed, which is fine. But that one would have been a no fill. At least all of the trades that I've sat out of so far was just stuff that, like, is new for me to do, basically. So I don't feel so bad. And then the one counter trend divergence one. Janelle and Trenches, how are you guys doing this morning with trading? Amelia has nothing so far. order for me to take sales, at least where it is right now, is for us to break 523.20, really break below structure down here, but so we have to push back towards the session low, or we could just break this zone and just head up. That works too. All right, all the old zones are gone. Slightly red. Yep, crude in 20 minutes. I still don't know why this damn news indicator doesn't work. So I've set alarms on my phone, which is so ghetto. I don't know why this damn indicator just don't work. Very interesting. It's not a typical setup at all, but I want to see what if I filled. Hell yeah. Very interesting. I keep that there, but for the divergence trades that's still going in my trend direction, I don't usually take it if it plays off of the rotation levels. Not when it, like you can see it's a buy rotation going through the body, but maybe the way that I was trading it before was the actual reason why it wasn't working out. Now I know counter trend I can't do it, but that's why having the bias matters, because how I trade this divergence here in the direction of the bias is totally different than how I would trade this divergence. That's interesting though. That's the only thing that messed that setup up. We got an hour and a half. Hopefully we continue with, I wouldn't say continue with the movement because I don't really like the movement that much, but I have been getting setups, so if we continue with that, be alright. But we are going to consolidate more than likely unless we push past this zone or push below here. Yeah. Oh, the 1 minute chart looks pretty nasty. All right, we've changed biases now. My hair, my eyelashes, falling in my eyes. Okay. Oh yeah, Janelle, I would like you and NinjaTrader to know. Now maybe my vinegar and dishwashing liquid wasn't the best ratio or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up a recipe online, because when I tell you them gnats was flying right past this damn bowl and still slapping me in the face. I put a bowl in the kitchen. I put bleach down the sinks again. And I have a bowl sitting over here. Ain't not a nan gnat in there. You hear me? Not a nan. I watched them just fly right past it. I almost broke my monitor yesterday, slapping 2 of them. Like, I just. And then it doesn't help that people were over here yesterday, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Just know I'm going crazy. Not making sure she's not cheating on crude. Are we gonna reject the uptrend is the question. You suggested boiled water and bleach. Why? I didn't see that. Did I see that? Oh wait, yeah. I'm sorry, NinjaTrader. You were the one who told me to put the bleach in the sinks. You are right. My apologies. My apologies, NinjaTrader. You are correct. Which I did do. I didn't boil the water, but I ran it super duper hot first, and our water gets really hot. But Janelle, yeah, I did that. I did that. It's way more vinegar in there than dishwashing liquid, okay? And it didn't work. Yeah. So, hopefully the bleach worked, because that concoction ain't do nothing. I told my friend, I said I almost offed myself so many times just slapping myself. Like, I want the bus to go away. And of course, your natural reaction, if you feel it on your nose, is like to slap it off your nose. I'm trying to kill it so it could go away, but I'm hurting myself in the process. So I'm going to try to whip up this concoction one more time. And if I still have problems, I'm going to try boiling the water instead of running it super hot. But I did do the bleach in hot water though. But yes, not a fun time at all. All right, we got some breakout finally. Finally. Let's see what we're looking like. It's my chart. Not my chart trader. Okay. Oh wait, no, we don't want that. Get the sticky. Janelle, don't be sorry. It's all good. But listen, let me tell you, honey bun, it's been a struggle. It's been a real life struggle. But I just hate those freaking strips. But you know what? The strips might have to do, because it's getting rough out here. Alright, where we pulled back, I can't trade at currently. Oh yeah, y'all. I went walking last night, right? So yesterday it was 100 degrees was our high. And I already try to walk like around 6:15, 6:30 because that one time that I was walking as soon as I was done journaling, and baby, after I got that tan line, I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. So I've been walking 6:15, 6:30. I saw that it was 100 degrees and it was still like, I saw one. I saw one. It was still like 96 degrees around 6 o'clock. So I said, all right, I'm going to wait till 6:30. The sun is not setting until 7:40. So, let's go like about an hour before the sun goes down. Since I only walk like 20 minutes. Baby, let me tell you something. It was still 94. When I tell you that walk was brutal, it was brutal, okay? My goodness. And then my friend had the nerve to call me, and I didn't want to be rude. But trying to talk to somebody and walk a mile in 94-degree weather, and mind you, our humidity is very high here. So you feel like you're baking in an oven and you feel like you can't breathe. So yeah, I was just like, why me? Why me? But I got it done. And I'm going to go walking again today because I'm not strength training again until tomorrow. So I will walk today, Friday, Saturday, and start right on over on Sunday. But I think next week I'm probably going to, let me see. I think I'm going to strength train Sunday and Wednesday next week. I like to do Sunday, Wednesday, and then the following week do Monday, Thursday. So we'll see. Came back and got me back in the green. Hey. Perfect. All right, in a minute, I'm going to have to sit out for crude. It's medium impact today, which is crazy because I remember when I first, well, not even when I first started trading, up until a couple of years ago, it would be high impact, but yeah, it's been low a lot, but it's medium today. Oh yeah, you guys. I was in Alpine stream yesterday, and he was, I think yes, it was yesterday. And he was talking about how, like, imagine one day we're going to be trading the Nasdaq and price is going to be like 25,000. So I looked, and I was looking at videos from April of 2020 when I was I actually used to trade the bonds more than I traded anything else. I loved trading the bonds. UB, ZB, ZN, and TN. They were my favorites. But anyway, I did trade ES quite often. And y'all, the price of ES 4 years ago was 28. Well, at the time I was trading, it was 28.90. What? That is insane. Yeah. I was like, wow. Crazy. I do so I have an Instagram that I don't use, but on my Instagram I have a day trading little thing right here, and you can see a lot of the trades that I was taking 4 years ago. A lot of the bonds markets, look, the first thing it is 11 ticks on ES right before market open. In the trade 6 minutes and 28 seconds. Or 21 seconds, I think it said. And I won it. What's price here? Price is 2,500 at the time. What? But yeah. Oh, I traded ZT as well. But yeah, these were trades on my live account. And I basically was just trading, I guess, support and resistance. You can see like I had different levels. Oh, that's too dark. Holds please. I just had like different levels on my charts. But yeah, I was trading my live account and I was just doing so well, and I don't really know. Well, I stopped. Don't ask me because I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys ever want to go back and look at and I even showed that it was my live account, $1,000 this particular day. I'm quite sure I just decided, I think April of 2020 is probably right before I decided to start doing credit repair, and I just started focusing on that. But yeah, there's a $600 day. But look at this. New wake up time, 6:55 a.m. Need those extra 5 minutes to make sure all my charts are set up by 7:05. Because who do you think wants to wake up that early now? Not me. Oh, and you can see that I was actually charting on, yeah, this is when I was charting on Thinkorswim. You could tell by the top. But yeah. ZB trades. This is when ES was not like watching paint dry. Oh yeah, you guys, I'm sitting out because crude is coming in 2 minutes. But yeah, ES was just nice. Here's another week. What is this? $800 made in a week and 6 wins, 0 losses. I was demoing another strategy, 0 losses in 2 weeks. Girl, you need to go find your journal from it. But no, I don't want to wake up that early. Good morning, Truth Seeker. How are you? Get on Granny's treadmill. Yeah, I might. The bonds caused you stress. They were so easy. I just didn't. I mean, they were $31 a tick, but they were just so easy to trade. And I would go for 21 ticks. That's it. I started trading NQ at 12,000 back in 2021. Imagine people invested in NQ back in. I know. Yes. And it's like, I get the whole purpose of telling people to invest in, you know, the ES or Nasdaq stocks and everything. But I still hold the notion of, well, for the average person, yes. You buy it now, you hold it for however many years until retirement, you're likely going to get a return. However, seeing all the ups and downs can make you like, maybe I don't want to hold it that long. But I also think that that is one of the reasons why it is so good to have the skill of trading. Because even when your portfolio is going down for your long-term holds, when you can make money, whether it's going up or down, in the interim, hey, you're good to go. You are good to go. The market is rigged to go up over time. Exactly. Exactly. It's just not good to have that bias on a day-to-day basis. But that is very true, though. I just always think about how, like, back when I was really heavy into budgeting and, you know, I was on my budgeting YouTube channel and stuff, I just think about how Dave Ramsey would always tell you, like, oh, an 8% per year gain is really good, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's what you should look for on a yearly basis in your portfolio. And I'm just like, I think about how many day traders who are still new. Like, I'm not even talking about us who are more seasoned, who like going for 8% in a week is just like whatever. But it just amazes me how like that's a good golden standard is 8 to 12%. But then people come into this industry trying to learn something brand new and think that they're supposed to just hit it out the park and get 8% per day. I don't get it. It's like, slow down. Yes, it's going to take time, but once you get past a certain point, then yeah, it's like 8% per year. Who's waiting on that, sir? I want to flip 8% per month. What are we talking about here? But it's amazing how like long-term numbers are just so little compared to what we strive to gain on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week or month-to-month basis trading futures. All right, I can start trading again. So I'll just wait on the slid up. Oh, that's the one that just very interesting. This zone down here, the change zone, is what I drew for us to change to an uptrend. Easy. And this is literally the same exact level that it would change to a downtrend. Very interesting. That means we're not moving enough. Anytime the change zones are kind of overlapping previous zones and things like that, we're not getting enough movement at all. At all. Yeah, I don't like Dave Ramsey. Why I feel stupid when I lose a short. But don't feel stupid because you should be able to trade going either way. Crude oil dropped 980 in my personal account for the day. Ooh, it's the bye-bye prop first for me. No offense to anyone here, but I don't get using a financial planner. My friends have one. Oh, no. I totally understand, Amelia. No, I totally understand. I was actually just having that conversation with my granny a couple of weeks ago. And we were talking about how like her and my grandpa, when they first started investing. Oh, because I need to change this. Hold on. They were going to a guy, I think from her job or something, like the financial planners at their job. And she was like, that guy didn't really even know what was going on with their portfolio. And so one day she was just like, I'm moving my money over here. And he was mad about it, but she was just like, I'm giving you money and I'm giving you more money than what I'm making in my portfolio. So what's the point? And they've been self-managing ever since. My grandpa, he actually used to trade penny stocks sometimes, not like professionally or anything like that, but he also like, she always tells me that my grandpa was the investor. She was more of like the save, play it real safe. I don't know about that kind of person. But my grandpa, like, he invested in Facebook, like when it was super early. He invested in a whole bunch of different stocks, and a lot of those she still holds to this day. Still holds to this day. We can't close right there. All right, there. Uh, maybe. Mm-mm. Nope, because we didn't clear it. Yep. That's a new thing that I started doing, and seeing it work out is nice. So y'all see how we're trading at the major support level right here. The POC didn't clear it. The POC is up here somewhere. And I told you guys, like, the new rule basically is that if I'm selling at a support level, whether it's on one of the pivot levels or like how I use the open high low close, it either needs to clear it, and if it doesn't clear it, the POC has to be opposite my trade direction to basically trap. So the POC was up here, the sellers were in control, and they actually had an imbalance on top of that. You guys see I would have been wicked out. Everything else about the trade would have worked out just fine, but just this one little nuance is what invalidated the trade, and you see I would have lost. So, and that's why it's taking me so long to put the strategy together, right? Because you just have certain variables that you don't even realize matter. Like, that's something that I didn't even realize mattered until late last week, I think it was, or early last week. Everything else about the trade was perfectly fine except that part. And I would have gotten wicked out just to go down 28 ticks, and all I needed was 18. Some people are dumb, so they need trenches. So the extra help. Some people are lazy, just rather pay someone. Yeah, the commissions are correct. Those fees, when you look at your statement, you like, bitch, I could have did this myself. And the fact that they get paid no matter what your portfolio does is enough to let you know, don't let them control it. Mm-mm. Nope. But I told you guys, when I read Robert Kiyosaki's Increase Your Financial IQ, and he talked about not having your money somewhere where you have to be a certain age to withdraw it, or anywhere where you can't control it. Mm-mm. Nope. It was at that moment I said, yeah, don't worry about it. And if, of course, at first I felt bad because it's like, oh, I'm not contributing to my retirement. But then I was looking at the long term part of it, like, I would be able to make that back plus, 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 plus once I mastered the art of trading. So I can always go back to it at some point, at any point in time. $684. Not enough, my dear. And actually, is this the... No, it's not the first pull. Okay. Now we've pushed back too far unless we go up there. We literally hit the change zone to the tick. To the tick. Alright, we got an hour left. It's the in-between choppiness for me. Damn it. Weak level. This trend is just not strong. This was a weak level, a weak push down. This is the second one in a row. I'll put this down here so you can see the full structure. Give me something I can trade. That would be nice. Nope. Oh well. Not a trade I really like to take. I don't really like taking the counter trend divergence when we're at the rotation levels. I don't really like taking it, but shit. I don't have rules to not do it. But after today, I probably will. Because I feel like it's just too close of a divergence. But we'll see. Hopefully we just get another trade to counter that. But yeah, I typically don't really like that. But until we have rules to not do it, and this is another reason why I hate sitting out of shit, because I had, 4 trades I set out of today? I could have definitely covered that, but it's all good. At least it was a real breakdown. And I guarantee you that's probably not the problem. It's probably when it wicks off, the POC needs to be the same as the trend direction. But I was trying to trap the sellers there. But I'm pretty sure because that particular trade, I got 2 different options. And that's probably what it is. For trading off of that rotation level, it just needs to be same as the trend direction. But again, small thing that I probably haven't not even looked at all because it doesn't happen often. Most of those counter trend divergences like that, they don't even come close to the previous low at all. Let's see. All right, I can't do that. My finger is killing me. Do I have a hangnail or something? All right, let's see. Looking at tomorrow's. I haven't even looked at tomorrow's news yet. Let's see. $7:39, $9:30. Yeah, once I could figure out how to do these trades right here, trying to get into the early uptrend, and even if it fails, it's fine. I just needed to push up a little bit. However, that one would have just been a break even, so it kind of doesn't matter. Except mom has one. I told her I could probably give her a better return and won't charge her, but she want to stick to them white boys in the suits. You know what? Older people are just so set in their ways. But it's crazy because my grandma and even my auntie, my mom's sister, they're like, my grandma has asked me so many times, y'all. So once you finally get this together, is there a way that I could just give you some money and you trade it for me? I'm like, Granny, I don't know, girl. She was like, you don't need special licenses and stuff, do you? I'm like, kinda. This is one of the, I wouldn't take it even if it says up because I'm still not comfortable with it yet. Show her some abs. So folks are taking her money. So that still have too much. Got the feeling the market will have another downturn tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. We've been bleeding. You don't news trade, doesn't work for you. It doesn't work for anybody but gamblers, and it doesn't work for them either. They just push the button and hope and pray. Post her to listen to me, but I don't got no degree, and I'm from the trenches, so she feels safer with it. For companies, and they're all well in the money. She not gonna let me help her till she see me take a 40K payout. And you know what? People like that, it's like, now I don't even want to help your ass. Good morning, Aaliyah. How are you this morning? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, people like that, baby. You know what? By the time you want me to help you, I don't even want to help you anymore. And don't and won't. All right, yeah. Here we go. And y'all know I'm still not all the way comfortable taking certain trades when we keep creating session highs and lows. All right, that divergence wouldn't be valid anyway. The question is, if we set up divergence going with the trend, do I take it? Do I take it? That's just why I don't take it. See, it worked out earlier, but I would have gotten stopped out on that one. And I think it was the same exact trade too. But remember the other one that I set out of earlier, it was only a break even. And that's why I'm like, I think I'm going to stick to my guns and just do what I've been doing. Do what I've been doing. But I have set out way too many trades today. People trying to give me money now. Let me give you 5K. I'm going to try to figure it out. Yep, trenches. That's how it is. They don't, and it's not even to always say that they don't really believe in you per se, but you know, we've all been screwed over by people before, right? And of course, money could be a real thing when it comes to people that you know. So it's like, I don't want to F up my relationship over some money, like when I didn't have to give him my money to begin with, and I could have kept doing what I was doing. But I feel you though. Like some people just, it's just crazy to me that you're putting you want me to show you my results first before you have confidence, and you want to see a certain level of success first. But you don't know the success rate of this person that you've been giving your money to, the financial advisor. You don't damn know. So why do you need so much from me? That's what gets me about certain people. And it's like, look, by the time I reach the level of success that you require before you listen to me, hey, I'm off doing my own thing. Now I don't have the time, energy, or want to put in the effort to teach you what I could have been teaching you before. Oh my goodness. Please, market, give me something. Much advice myself, brokerages are in the red in the total of. Ay, ay, ay. But is that what your long-term investments? But that's just something where like you can't control the market, right? But what's the overall? Are you saying you overall $23,000 down? But you could have just gotten in at a not so great time. I told you that's why I really want to learn some of the long-term investing taught by I was about to say Trenches Trader, child. What is that man's name? The guy from New Orleans, Wall Street Trapper. Now why? Wait. Oh, because I keep clicking TD Ameritrade. That's why. All right. Let's see where we're at. We're in a really weird place. I can't trade here. Let me see what my portfolio's looking like. I don't have a real big portfolio though. I stopped putting money in there a couple of years ago. Yeah, I'm down 1% today. But overall, oh, that was a nice little dip on, what is this, August 5th? Jeez Louise. So this is like the graph of my portfolio that I have with Charles Schwab. That was a nice little peak over there, but we're trying to get back to the highs. So it looks like overall I'm up, and this is not true actually. It says I'm up 29%, but I just thought about it. It's not true. It's because it's only counting from when it started with Charles Schwab, which was August of 2023, so last year. But I've had money in those stocks for way longer than that. So unfortunately, it didn't bring over the data from when it was with TD Ameritrade, which is trash. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Nothing. We only got 45 minutes left. If I end up red today, I guess I won't be too bothered, but it would be nice if I wasn't. How much did I lose on that trade? Damn, 98 and 103. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look at that trade. I told y'all, when I lose 98, I'm cool with. That's just one extra tick, but the 2 extra ticks is a problem. It's a problem because with me being just a 1-to-1, those extra ticks really matter. I'm just gonna get a 7 series. Period. Get a series 7. Charge their asses. Charge them just like those other people do. Except I can actually get you some gains back. Raw's cash management, HSAs all together. I have 2 brokerages. Middle 6 figures in total. Nice. Guys, portfolio. It'll be a long hold. Jivo, I'll look into it. Where's mine? I must have had a hangnail that hurts so bad. Away from video, nobody bought it. Get so many motivated this week. Said it went lower than 108. I'm like, I never said it wouldn't. I just said that's a good price. Exactly. Like, just because I give you a decent price doesn't mean it's gonna literally hit that level and just take off. Like, hello, are you okay? That is people for you. Oh, my back is killing me. The stock I've lost the most, actually it's my only red stock, is 5.9. And I only got that stock because Ian said to get it at a certain price, and I did, and it's been going down, and I bought 4 of them too. All my other ones are up. 94% on Apple, 158 on AMD, 107 on Amazon, 126 on Microsoft, 515 on TECL, and then almost 100% on the S&P. But I wonder, do they have my actual? I feel like this is the price that I purchased them. We're just gonna keep bleeding, huh? You're driving me crazy. Y'all, this might not be funny to y'all, but it was kind of funny to me. I was watching one of Nutty's streams from a couple of days ago. I feel like it was the day that he ended up getting off early, because I think he lost like $1,000 in that account and then blew another one. I think it was that stream. And the market was basically kind of doing what it was doing today, just keep dropping and dropping. He's like, I'm not totally convinced that we're in a sell-off here. And I'm like, what? Like, are you okay? It was a little crazy, just a tad. Just a tad. But it was just crazy to me, because I just didn't understand, like, we are literally bleeding. We are so far underneath your EMA, your VWAP. We continue to make new lows. And he's like, nope, I'm not convinced. We have to push up at some point. But like we were saying the other day, that's one of the bad things about trading with a bias. One of the horrible things about trading with a bias is just not convinced. Now, y'all know me. I'm going to take trades either way. I don't care. We could be in a downtrend, and at some point when we have our little pullback, I might get some buys in. Who knows? But It just was a little crazy to me. I sat out of this trade. It was no point in taking it. I would have to break even there at the sell rotation level, because it was an attempt to trap the buyers. So there was really no way to push through the sell rotation level. For years, all airplanes will be using clean fuel. This company just received funding from the government to build the plant that will. Okay, cool. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna do my own research as well, but I was gonna ask you what made it a good buy. I'm definitely gonna look into it though. A few months ago, I said no, buy something that will definitely give you money, like Amazon, Google, Apple. It was at like $7 or something. I think hopefully he took it. He probably did. You know, these people don't listen to us. I'm like, are they in profit? It's red for you. It's a no-go. Good morning, Applejacks. Good morning. Got in a trade earlier. Got wicked out. Price went to my target. I'm having a great day. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. Was your stop too tight? Or did you follow your rules on how you want the stop to be? It's about to give up 450. Oh yeah, 450's gone. I was pissed, so I had to get myself together. I just came to say hi and go be an employee. I don't want. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Cause you know, if it's one thing that's gonna piss me off, it's a wick out. If you gonna stop me out, just take me out of my misery. Don't wick me out and go to my. The worst, it's been times where I get wicked out by a couple of ticks and it drops or goes up 100 ticks, 50 ticks. Like, I just wanted 18. That's all I asked for. You could have gave it to me. That's how I be feeling. That is exactly how I be feeling. Nope. Of course you're gonna work out. It's the times when I cannot stand when stuff works out and it doesn't normally. Those so sick make you wanna throw your food up. I see something low price and think, yep. Not they trying to buy Spirit because it's cheap. I heard something about, what was it about Spirit that I heard? I feel like it was how much they've been losing quarter to quarter, maybe. And they were just talking about how they don't know how they're gonna survive. Like, they said the losses are insane. Go back in and went to your Apple, Nvidia, and Microsoft. Is there any potential sugar that not you want? Oh my goodness, y'all are horrible influences on each other. And if you got any sugar daddies, send one my way. Thank you. Please and thank you. You're gonna get it back, Applejacks, though. Journal. Figure out if it's somewhere where maybe you got too early of an entry. And if it was something that met all of your rules, hey, it's just the loss. It's the loss, and you just gotta deal with it. What time was that trade? I cannot stand waiting so long. Like, if I could just trade the first 30 minutes and keep it moving with my life, maybe I would. So the last trade was 20 minutes ago. My goodness. It's like the way that we are breaking out of the consolidation zones are not typical patterns. So I can't really trade it, unfortunately. Yep, just not typical patterns. Not typical. Let me see. Let me make sure I took it right. Quite sure I did. Yeah, I took that one right. So it is what it is. Today is gonna make me hate it. Are you gonna set right back up? No. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, that's set up exactly how I would trade it, so whatever. As long as I'm losing trades that follow my rules. Oh, shoot. I'm in double entries. Okay. Hallelujah. I didn't want to take it because we were too close to the support level. And as I was clicking the button to not have the order there, it had already put me in. That's the only reason I didn't want to take that trade there. But it'll be nice to see if it actually works out. And it does. Great. I wanted to see if it was going to work out to test my theory of because I don't normally break even there, right? But because of the way that I'm trading order flow now, I've just I've been a little bit more cautious with trading there. But one of my rules when I'm coming up on a level like that is if the PLC is in the body and it's in the same direction as the trend, which this one was, it was in the body and there was the sellers were in control, that it should have enough to push through. And you can see that was my entry and the POC was in the body, the sellers are in control. And even though we had like a little rejection, a little slight small rejection there, you could see it created the little outside bar. We pushed right on through it. So I could probably keep with my theory with that. I'll need to see it happen a couple more times before I feel comfortable, because we did have the prior low there as well, but I never used to like break even at those levels. So we'll see. I'm okay with that, but I think we can keep my thought process when it comes to that though. This fucking gnat. The bowl is over there. Go to the bowl of vinegar and dishwashing liquid. Oh my god. I've killed so many. They're still here. Alright. But yeah, if we end up red today, it's my fault for sitting out it too much. Let's go back. Hi, Nacho. How are you this morning? Quality over quantity, absolute spirit, no ma'am. I would complain about a $2 fee. Me too, Amelia. Actually been studying the FINRA book, so I might get the SIE. Nice. I remember this guy who I went to school with, he's probably about 3 years older than me. His mom and my mom went to school together, and we used to go to day camp together when we were kids. So I remember when I think we saw each other in a store or something, and he was asking me, like, you know, what I had been up to and things. And this was a couple years ago, and I told him that, you know, I was day trading a little bit and eventually wanting to make it a full-time income, blah blah blah. And he's some kind of financial advisor, and it's just funny that all of them will literally ask you, like, so do you have this, do you have this, do you have a series, do you have that? And it's like, you do know I don't need that to trade, right? I don't, but they don't be understanding at all. All right, all right, all right, all right. 4.9. Nope, changed at the last second. I mean, this bleed is just a little insane, if you ask me. Just a tad. Exactly. But they all just think that you need some kind of formal training to know how to trade. In a little bit, I'm going to show y'all why being negative today is going to make me angry. I'm going to show y'all why, though. Let's see, that would have pissed me off. Like, yeah, technically I was supposed to be in that trade, and I would have gotten wicked out, and it would have pissed me off, actually. It would have wicked me by like 4 ticks just to push down 30. So do we continue trading or do we stop? So at this point, it's a little ridiculous. Just a tad. I don't really like how close my levels are either. With NVIDIA earnings coming out, they're trying to push it down until then. Well, that's what the hell it looks like to me. That's exactly what it. This is terrible. Let's see. Look at that. That's a little crazy. All right, while I'm sitting here contemplating whether I want to keep trading or not, I'm going to show you guys why being negative today is going to have me on edge. Let's see, July 19th. Look. So as of me starting order flow, I'm now net positive. I have a net positive. Yeah, I'm green now. Except now today is going to put me back red. But the fact that I started trading order flow with 1 day of back testing, just one, uno, that's it. Yeah, that's a little crazy to be able to get to that point. There was a little bit of roughness up in here. Like, these negative days were super negative. But yesterday is what put me back in the green. And I'm going to be back in the red. But it's only back in the red if I actually import the trades. No, I'm going to import it. But yeah, I was so happy about that last night. I'm like, yo, okay. Making some headway. Not too bad, but that 1 week just kind of like, I think there was a $400 negative day and a $300 negative day. That was a lot. A lot. So now we're back red. But I'm definitely going to have to look at some of the stuff today. I mean, still, I should be either up a little bit or at least break No, I should be up a little bit based on the trades that I set out of. So I can't really be mad at anyone but myself. But I still am going to have to look at the losses to see if there's some kind of pattern that I wasn't paying attention to or just didn't pay attention to before. VIX is going up. Might jump into another trade. If it's your setup, baby, go for it. Especially if your setup is telling you to sell. Especially. Now I really wish I would have stayed in that previous trade, the last one that I took. Double change. Where did we oh, up here. Almost didn't look at that. I'm just not a fan. And you know what? Since I can't take trades right now anyway. It's very interesting. So that trade I was questioning that I would have gotten stopped out of. This one. Interesting enough, it's never set up that way before. In the last month. Never ever set up that way. So what does that tell me? If it's only set up once in the last 5 weeks, I think it's safe to say that that is not a way I want to trade. And it kind of makes sense why it shouldn't really work out. Alright, did I put y'all back on the right edge? I don't even remember what time that was. Let's see, just finished looking at it. It makes sense why it wouldn't work out. Because I have a rule for, yeah. I think we're going to go for that one. Making that a rule. That actually makes a lot of sense. So what I did, I don't even remember maybe it was this weekend. When I did the rework of those two particular divergences that happened at the two half trend levels, I kind of made it into a little grid so that I could see certain data. And I think it's going to be helpful in the future, like just now where thankfully I sat out of the trade, but it was very easy for me to look to see how many examples I have of that so far, and to see that there were 0, and the first time that it happens is a loss, lets me know that it was 0 for a reason. So let's see. And even that one that I just lost, no examples. Oh my gosh. So this trade, I'll show you guys. I still can't trade right now. This trade that I lost right here, looking at my little grid, 0 times, it set up 0 times this way in the last, so both of those trades 0 times in the last month. And so I probably was thinking like, oh, if there's no setup so far, like let's not make rules that are so restrictive, because maybe it just hasn't been the market conditions for that in particular. But no, how about I just stick to the way that it sets up more often? Duh. Fucking duh. We're definitely in a place I can't trade right now. Oh, that's so annoying. Come over to crude oil. The pastures are green. I might have to. Bad news is slightly beating. Remember back when I really didn't know what I was doing? I said if I held my position, the spirit. What? Trenches. You know what? The stuff we do is say to ourselves when we first start is hilarious. Because what? Why did that even make sense to you? I am weak. I'm weak. Oh my gosh. I can't with you. All right, y'all. I'm definitely I'm gonna rework those reworks one more time, only to basically make the rules to fit what happens often. And we'll just leave it there, because I don't, on a day like today, losing those particular trades will really piss me off. But I think it's because, like, over time of me developing the strategy, it was really loose rules, obviously, because I didn't backtest to have enough data. And then at one point, one of the ways that I was trading, especially before I started order flow, my last way that I was trading volume before switching to order flow, the rules were so strict. Which was helpful to a certain extent, but not so much, because I noticed that I was sitting out of a lot of I'm like, hello, I can't take trades. So I think that that's why I have the spirit of not being super duper strict, but I'm probably going to have to like have a sit down with myself and go through this grid and just think about why order flow was showing this particular way and it being losses or a lot of break evens or mainly take profits. And once I can make it make sense in my head from an order flow standpoint, I think I'll feel comfortable making the rules more strict and restrictive. Um, because like the rules for my regular pullbacks, for instance, pretty fucking strict. Like based on what the volume of the swings are and where the POC is, I will not take trades at certain places. And 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out unless it happens the way that my Chi-Chi's is, right? Divergence, same way. Very few times will the divergence trade work out if it does not follow my order flow rules. So I think, and it's because I sat back and I thought to myself, like, okay, this is why this would make sense. So it makes sense. But looking at the loss that I sat out of and the last loss that I took, like I said, it literally makes sense why it doesn't work. It does. And then the worst part about it is how it wicked off of my major half trend level. It only wicked off twice in the last month, and one of them was a no fill, and the other one was a break even. When the major half trend went through the body of the candle, it only happened 3 times in the last month. It won 2 and was a no fill on the other one. So then the question becomes: is it where the POC was and what happened with it, or is it just the fact that it wicked off of the level? Could be that. Who knows? I'll just have to continue monitoring it, but yeah, I think it's probably just the fact that it wicked off, honestly. Probably. Probably. Oh my god, Nat, please get the fuck away from me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through today and look. I'm not gonna tell nobody what I did with Upstart. Went from 30 to 400 3 summers ago. I don't remember that, but so it went from $30 to 400. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? All right, first pullback is there, so I can start taking pullbacks now. If we set it properly. We got 15 minutes left, so we'll see, but all right, we're rejecting here. I'm so glad that I had the thought process of creating this little grid. This is gonna make things so easy when I go back and look at this today to figure out what I want to do. think I'm gonna get any more trades. I'm gonna keep trading after your live. Girl, So for the high dividend stocks. These stocks are the reason and I'm quite sure the dividends don't make up for it, huh? Yeah, I don't ever keep trading after the live, y'all. I'm not that person. The only time I keep trading after I'm done streaming is if, I don't get an account back to full drawdown before the session ends and the account renews the next day. Then after I get off the stream, I'll go blow it. But aside from that, baby, when I get off with y'all, I immediately journal and then I go start the rest of my day. I don't play that. No, don't you worry. I do not do that at all. No, ma'am, Amelia. Wait, Trenches. Not you realize you was an idiot. Listen, I feel like that some days too. Especially trying to put something together. Like, you just feel like, okay, I'm not dumb, okay? I know what I'm doing. It's just making it make sense in a way that I want it to. But no, baby. I am not going to come back tomorrow and say, guess what, guys? Made it all back plus some. Because to be honest with you, first of all, I don't like the lack of transparency with that. But because that was my whole purpose of coming to YouTube. But also, I feel like the time that I stopped trading is the best time to stop because we're heading into lunchtime and everything. So why even sit if I couldn't get whatever I needed done in the morning session when volume and volatility was high, I'm definitely not going to sit here and do it once the market dries up for lunch. I mean, I could always come back in the afternoon, but baby, let me tell you something. When I'm done, I'm done. Like I told y'all I used to have that split schedule, trading London, trading pre-market all the way into about 11 o'clock, taking a break, coming back at 1 o'clock, doing 1 to 3. And then sometimes I would even trade market open for the first 2 hours. Like when I tell y'all, no, no, that was my whole purpose of getting this strategy together is because I don't want to do that. Now, if y'all go to my Instagram and y'all look at those old day trading reels or whatever, not reels, they're stories, you'll see that like most of the time I was trading in the morning. Right? And especially with the bonds market and stuff, I only traded in the morning. However, because so many setups would happen so early, like I don't want to be up that early. I told you I don't go to sleep till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I went to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning 2 nights ago. Last night I didn't go to sleep till 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to wake up at 7. No, I don't want to. So, you will never, ever, 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 ever have to worry about that with me. Ever. That's what I find crazy is trading all day long. Trading for me is to get it. Exactly. Like, I just feel like after this 2.5 hour, really a little less than 2.5 hours, my brain is mush. Okay, it's mush. It does not want to be used anymore in that capacity, and I don't want to think anymore. I already have to think a little bit more, when I'm journaling, especially when I'm going through the charts, looking at setups that I missed, setups that I didn't take. If I see something that like is not my typical setup, but it won, I start to track it because it's like, again, I don't want to be able to catch every single thing. But if it's a consistent pattern that's going to win 9 times out of 10, why the hell wouldn't I try to make sure that that's something that I can capture? So I know yesterday my journaling did not take long at all. I think I was done by maybe like 12:30. I would have gotten done earlier, but I was in somebody's stream yesterday. But aside from that, y'all, I want to be done. I genuinely want to be done. I promise you. I promise. Let's see. I can't take that unless it pulls back further. It would need to pull back here. It doesn't look like it will. Of course. But yeah. I don't even know how streamers do it. And part of me feels like they probably do it because it brings them more income, you know, the longer that they're on the charts and stuff like that. And they probably genuinely like the camaraderie. And don't get me wrong, I love you guys' camaraderie. But after 2.5 hours, I gotta turn the charts off. I have to. But I also just feel like with some of them, I don't even think that they realize that they have better results when they're trading earlier in the session when volatility and volume is high. I don't even think that they realize that. But I just don't want to be here all day. If I'm gonna be here all day, I'd rather go work 2 12-hour shifts in nursing and not have to deal with this. The stress, the back testing, the like, y'all, I just started this journal on August 12th. Okay, I am already halfway done with it. That is how much I journal and like trade review and going back and looking at patterns, and because I know the patterns are there. The problem is when the patterns don't set up every day. That is the problem. And then I'm screwed. All right, I took a trade. Please work. Please. Keep going. Yes. No. Oh, don't do that. That would probably be the first time this trade has ever lost since I started taking it. Yep. The first time. Whatever. Just gotta deal with it. But anyway, yeah, like I just want to be done. Like today, especially when I'm having a bad day, I don't want to be on this shit all day. No, I don't. Turn off the platform at lunch usually and computer before the market even closes. Exactly. Trader TV, they all they trade all day. They even trade pre-market. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. That just changed. That just changed. I think I like this trade better when the level's weak. This level is not weak. Again, something I'll just have to look at, but I'm pretty sure it works out better when the level's weak. I could probably even look in my trade journal at that even before I started trading order flow. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so today is just another shitty day. Is what it is. And this is why when I sit out of too many trades before 9:30, I just don't like continuing to trade. Because even despite, you know, some of the setups or whatever, I would at least be break even right now if I just took every trade. So it's like I'd just rather not take trades. I'd just rather not. I'll look at something real quick. And journaling this is really going to piss me off. Now I'm really getting on the game today because I'm going to be very irritable. What am I looking for? Oh. Wait, that's not what I was looking for. What am I looking for? Oh, no, that is right. Do I not have this filtered properly? No, I do. I'm so confused. All right, we only got 2 minutes left. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. I don't even care if anything sets up because I'm not trading. All right, let me. What a fucking day. I was making such good progress on that account that I restarted last Monday. I mean, we're still positive, but I was just making such great progress. Now my progress is gone. Someone said this hub step. It's down like 10K right now. Ooh. They keep saying, but I haven't watched it in months and don't really want to click to find out. I feel like there was a couple of days or weeks ago where somebody was talking about that as well. It could have been late last week. I can't remember. But all right, so here's where we are. I took 6 trades. Actually, I did not take 6 trades. One of those was that double entry break even. Let's see. So I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. 1, 0, lost 3, broke even on 1. That's 5. Yeah. So yeah, and even that last trade. So there's 2 trades where I lost 103, and typically my stop loss is 93. So I'm definitely going to look into those, but yeah, just not the best day. But I'm pretty sure that once I journal it, I'm going to realize that I was being a dumbass today, and that's just something that I'm going to have to deal with myself today, but it's all good. But I thank you guys for tuning in. Oh my, did I? Oh no, that wasn't valid. Great. I thought I missed a trade that one, but yeah, I'm curious. So if I get bored later, you might give it a shot. Oh my God. And Monday is a holiday. We got it in the rest of this week halfway decent. We'll see. Hopefully, let me see. Am I still at least? Yeah, so I'm down a little bit for the week because of today. Really, it's because of myself from not taking trade. Oh wait, no. Where's Monday? I might be wrong. No, we're still up a couple of dollars. But basically, I've lost all my progress for the week. But hopefully tomorrow is a better day. I'll journal. We'll see what happens. I'll report back to you guys tomorrow and tell you guys my findings. But I'm pretty sure that once I rework a couple of things, and just make it strict based on the data that I have. Obviously, those are the volume patterns that are consistently painting and they consistently win. So we're not going to chance our accounts on stuff that this is the first setup in 5 weeks. So yeah, so I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.